Hello, and welcome in, everyone. We are here getting ready to get started with these Day 2 semifinals here in Group Mermaid. These are our leaderboards. This is our leaderboard after Day 1 here. And you see, straight out of Nepal was able to come back from behind yesterday. We weren't able to catch the very end because I had some malfunctions on my side, but it does look like Straight Outta Nepal finished the day up, getting a win last night, and that helped them a lot in the standings. And you see, we do have a close battle there. Those top 4 teams are all in close contention, looking pretty good here. We got a close eye on those other teams below, though, too. We know it's going to be a close battle for those who are going to make that cut to get into the finals. Remember, there's only a select few that are going to get put ahead. I do believe it's the top 8 in this one, top 8 or top 7. Either way, it's a good fine line right now at about 20 points. So we know, well, we'll see if these lower teams can show out, get themselves a little bit of progress there on that leaderboard, a little bit of movement, try to leapfrog some of these teams if they do struggle there, some of those top teams. Looks like we're just about to be started here on this match, guys. As you guys know, map order is going to be Erangel, Miramar, Sandhawk, Erangel, And I'm always excited for this very first Erangel match of the day. Really sets the tone, really lets you know what's happening here. We're going to go through our team list once again real fast for y'all. All right, so looking down this list right now, you can see we got Team 3 Dauntless in here, Team 4 Titan Gaming NA, or Titan Gaming in this case, Team 5 TKS Navy, Team 6 Team Aces, Team 7 Straight Outta Paul, Team 8 Dark Esports, Team 9 Region 8 Sinners, Team 10 SOS Official, Team 11 Bears Latam, Team 12 Team Queso, Team 13 Asgeda Gaming, Team 14 Team 6 NA, Team 15 OSK Esports, Team 16 Incognite Gaming, Team 17 Outlaw Titans, Team 18 Sonic Esports, Team 19 UV7 Esports, and Team 20 Toxic Wolf Esports. Once again, I do appreciate you all tuning in tonight. This should be a great finale to what's already been some great battles here between these teams who are trying to get into these finals. We got a good map here, good plane path to start. We may have some teams going down to Military Base Island. I'd love to see that. A good early battle there. We might actually end up seeing that here with OT jumping out. Looks like Novo Crates may be a destination as well. All right, so we do have Sonic Esports going in towards the... Actually, they may cross that channel there. Let's see, Mitoma going in here. Yeah, we actually do have a few folks going for Military Base Island there. And Pachinki may be a spot that a few teams are going for. Maybe TKS Navy. I think so. They were playing pretty well last night. No, actually, they're going to go right past it. Excuse me. They do like to go school area. So, Pachinki is not really going to be a hot spot here in this match one. These teams are giving each other some good space right now, although Georgia Pool looks like it might get a little crazy. Milta area has Straight Outta Paul going out there solo. School is definitely going to be contested out here. School and School Apartments. Team Aces heading in that direction, as well as TKS Navy. We'll see what's happening with that. We also have some teams headed for North Georgia Pool right now. Dauntless and SOS Official. And we have Toxic Wolves Esports heading up there towards Zarki area. Not too often we see teams heading towards Zarki, and you see they are going to be possibly as far as you can get away from that next zone, except maybe if you went towards Kameshki up north that area. But yes, these teams that did choose to jump early are going to be blessed with that. They're going to get some good position. Not going to have to worry about moving too much early on. Let's stay right here. It looks like this is going to be a nice fight. Oh, we also got these teams here. Oh, TKS Navy already on the ground, and they were able to get Yusuf as he was going for that vehicle. All right, so good start there for TKS Navy. It is just these two teams in the area right now, it looks like. Malcone took a lot of damage. Let's see what's happening with Madion here. Okay. Guero does have a nice weapon for this scenario here. The DBS up close. And Deep does get the knock on Cardi C there. Cardi C was across the way, and that's going to do a lot for Team Aces in this. The fight is evened up 3v3 now. Malcone pushes with the shotty. So that was a terrible angle there. I was trying to get a POV. I believe Guero is the last one standing. Yes, has the DBS in hand. Going to reload it. Look for an opportunity here. Yusuf is done. Not going to be able to get the res off. Guero is definitely a solo player here. Team Aces. Oh, Guero, nice jump shot, but gets taken down by Malcone at the end there. And TKS Navy will win that fight. We have OSK and Team 6NA happening right as that fight is finishing up. It looks like these two did kind of land near each other in these spread out areas, and Chris is able to knock OSK down to 3 members. Keep in mind, Team 6NA also dropped in with 3 members here. So that'll be a 3v3 fight if it does happen. And it looks like we have Capri here kind of pinned down. Well, I guess it actually is just simple here by just simple here with them. Yeah, we might have a nice little 1v1 going on. Simple sitting back, and I'm not even sure if Capri is aware that Simple's over here. Just watching and waiting, trying to spring a trap. Capri is an easy shot right now, gonna choose not to take it. The rest of the team is heading in this direction, and I think we're due for a fight between these two teams here soon. Capri, though, a bit separated from the rest of the team. Let's go back up here towards North Georgia Pool, where there is definitely a fight brewing. So we got SOS Official here looting up, getting some different supplies and heals. Dauntless is slowly heading that direction. Actually, they may have backed apart a little bit. We'll see if that actually ends up becoming a thing. We got Valak out here, landing a bit away, maybe looking for a vehicle. All these teams absolutely need to worry about moving here soon to get into that far shifting zone. And it's been pretty quiet over here, except for that little skirmish between T6 and OSK. Not too much happening right now. Teams are giving each other plenty of space, but you can see things are brewing down here at Military Base Island too, with Bears, Latam, Team Queso, and Sonic all in the area. We also got OT on the other side as well. I imagine a few of these teams are going to run into each other as they're heading in towards that southeast side. But yeah, for now, we're going to kind of keep an eye on that kill feed, let that pull us towards whatever fights are taking off. You see we do have Dauntless heading out of there at North Georgia Pool, so we're not going to have an early on fight there. And these teams are definitely playing for life here. Obviously, you don't want to get too crazy early on. Limbs help a lot, but getting eliminated early on in day 2 is not going to do anything for your hopes to make it to finals. So we're really going to see teams play a little more conservative today, I think. As much as I hate to say that, I love to see the aggression, but I do believe we're going to be seeing that, and most likely going to see some big fights later on rather than early. Ooh, Dauntless actually heading in over here towards... Who's this, UV7? Yep, we're due for a fight. Valak looking at them. Valak starts getting his vehicle shot, and immediately grab that vehicle and move it out of sight. Oh, he's got someone right in front of him, though. Can Valak get out of that? Rest of Dauntless comes in to support. And it looks like we are not going to be having a fight here. UV7 does back off that immediately. No use taking on fights this far out of zone, I suppose. Straight on Paul and OSK are approaching one another outside of Milta and farm area there. Instant Incognite and Region 8 both heading in towards Milta Power. Danny gets that vehicle, gets that back tire popped. And is forced to just hop out. Now going to be able to jump in this vehicle. OSK peeking in towards Straight on Paul, and again, Straight on Paul really had a nice comeback yesterday. I mean, they were in there consistently in the top 5, but they really had a good finish. So we saw in the standings they were able to get a chicken dinner there at the end, and certainly got a good amount of points with it to take that first place overall. See if they're able to maintain that level of play, maintain some consistent points here as day 2 starts. Looking in towards Incognite right now over top of Region 8. These two teams have been peeking at each other a lot. Swagween taking shots, does pop that tire. Chino is stuck here, not going to be able to ride away from this easily, but you see we do have the rest of Region 8 in the area. I just saw one of the guys in the distance. Yeah, Scrub's taking long shots as well. Bomba here moving around. Good shots there. Bomba had the low ground, still able to take down Dantil. Good hits. Bomba's going to get hit hard right afterwards, and here comes reinforcements from Incognite. And Bomba's still standing. And Dantil should be able to get picked up there. Good response from Incognite. Quickly came in to help out their down teammate. You see 77 in the distance there. May have a nice angle on Chino and Scrubs. No, actually just got hit hard. I think it was Bomba over there that got the knock, or that got some good shots on 77. Incognite gets their res off. Swagween coming in with that S12. Great jump shots on Chino. Region 8 definitely a little bit of trouble. Keep in mind, there were only 3-man coming into this fight. And they do end up losing Bomba there. Most likely not going to be able to get them picked up. Scrubs, the last one standing, gets hit with a nicely tossed nade from Dantil. We got Titan Gaming and Dark Esports about to run into each other too, as well as Straight Outta Nepal and OSK on this East Bridge. Let's go to the East Bridge right now. It does look like we've got these teams a little bit close proximity. No, I guess not. There towards Dark Esports, see what they're looking at right now. And Titan Gaming choosing to take this little watchtower here on the north side of the bridge. That is going to give them access to it so they can camp this a bit. That may prove effective if that zone shifts one way or the other. Yeah, if it shifts to the south, you hold on to one of those. That's a great choke point right there. Look how many teams are in close proximity up here right now. AZG looking out towards SOS Official. And we've also got Dauntless in the area, sitting a little bit to the north. Oh, right as I say that, Klaus catches an angle on B777. Immediately starts taking shots at the other 777? Question mark? Yeah. L777. And it's funny, I do believe these two landed next to each other early on in Georgia Pool. And yep, they're meeting up again out here, right on the edge of zone. Keep an eye on AZG out here too. They're just staying low. UB7 and TKS Navy, that fight's happening towards the middle of zone right now. We may jump to that here soon. Wow, looking to take some long snipes here. All right, we'll come back to that. That's mostly long shots right now. A lot of pop shots back and forth. Right here, though, we got some craziness going on. UV7 getting the angle on Madion. Yep, looks like they were able to see him just as they were going for that res. Cardi C and Malcone, last two standing. Or Madion was just low, excuse me. They were able to get healed up. Getting that res off on Jared. TKS Navy back up now. Gonna regroup, gonna look to regroup. And you gotta expect the next zone is gonna shift towards the south here. If it does, there is gonna be a mad scramble of teams trying to get across. I mean, we have more than half the lobby on the north side of that map. And you see we got a lot of skirmishes popping off. This next zone does end up closing in, what, 38 seconds. And things should get very interesting. Either way, there's going to be a scramble of teams, unless it does still end up touching both sides here. Ooh, we get over here as SOS Official starts getting some angles on TKS Navy. Yeah, Jared got knocked and thirsted. All right, See Dauntless moving around here. I thought they were actually going to push in for the bridge, but they're just hanging out, waiting to see what the zone is going to do. I suppose that's what the rest of these teams are doing right now. You got to expect that both these bridges are going to be camped on both sides. Slim chance you're going to be able to cross either one of them right now on that shift, and it does shift completely over to Military Base Island side, and that is really going to put these few teams that decided to stay on that side in a great position. OT looking good there. Straight on a pole are able to hang out there and sort of bridge camp. There's about to be a lot of shots traded. I can already tell. Dauntless in great position, or excuse me, AZG in great position up here, but start taking some shots. Look at Nexus's HP right now. Got to hit with some great long shots from Dauntless, who are in the low ground, but they're holding themselves up pretty well there. Oh, you see, actually, they're down here to the foothills. I guess I was just looking at Klaus. Yeah, never fun to get caught in a wide open field. You see, they're still looking good. Full four-man squad. Klaus actually moving around, looking for an angle here. Just missed that chance on Midnight. Still has an opportunity, though. And not able to hit too many, unfortunately. We got SOS Official going in right towards, straight out of Nepal. Let's see how this is going to go down, folks. And they're looking towards it. Yep, here we go. Nice shots there. W666 is able to take out King. And they do lose their man in a nice vantage point. Straight on Paul still has 3 men standing. Nobody in the immediate area can get them rezzed up, though. We also have Sonic and Toxic Wolves Esports fighting it out. I do want to stick with this one since we committed to it first. Wolf OP still across the road. Oh, matter of fact, King was able to get up there, it looks like. Or not King, God maybe? Yeah, God was able to get up there. Nade's coming in. They're trying to deny it, but does not look like they were able to hit. Actually, that was just a stun nade. SOS going to back off of that for now. Look to regroup a little bit. AZG and UV7 Esports having a nice fight right now, too. We're going to hop over to that for a second. Midnight Nexus still standing. Brian is as well, but I'm not sure if they're in the immediate area. No, Brian's a little bit out there. Nexus going through the blue to get away from that. And AZG will lose 2 of their members in that situation. Still have TKS Navy in the area, too. I imagine they may try to third-party that. No, actually, they got a little bit of cover here with this hill. Oh, but here comes Dauntless coming in from the blue. Valak goes down. Did end up getting a knock on RWB, though. Klaus got hit over here on this other side. Who is that taking shots at? That's AZG, the remnants of them. And here comes the number 4 from Dauntless. Who is that? That's going to be 1, 2, 3 coming in to support. Valak did end up getting knocked and thirsted. Oh, look at this east area of zone right now. So many teams in close proximity. Show Dark says Virtus. You see down there at the bottom, Dark is hanging out, rotating in from the south side there. We'll go to them as soon as we see them kind of take on some conflict. Let's see, Incognite and Sonic right next to one another on this hill, and it does look like Sonic's going to be moving along here. All of these teams have a little bit of ground to cover to get to that next zone. Let's see what OT's looking at here. They're going to start moving as well. We've got Team 6NA here on the north side of Military Base Island, and they got SOS Official coming in behind him. 777, 666, both taking a lot of damage from this zone right now. Does still have a first aid kit, but yeah, just gets through that. Just gets through that. So SOS is going to take some cover there. Z999 gets seen by Chris and taken down. SOS in big trouble as they're pushing in. Let's see see what's going on over here. Hey, K-Back's playing today with Titan. Good to see them. Crow gets the knock on Klaus. Dauntless in big trouble there. You see, this is where they relocated after we saw them in that fight earlier. Tensa moving around, gonna come up with this nade, trying to get a quick finish on these folks before they can get the res off. Nice nade there. And that was it. Tensa does end up finishing off Dauntless there with one well-placed nade. Titan Gaming does have UV7 still behind him. Well, just a solo from UV7. All right. Let's go check out what's happening here towards Military Base Island. It's right smack in the middle. We got teams all coming in, looking for safe areas to hold on to. Toxic Wolves and Dark Esports next to each other. We also have Straight Out of Nepal in a fight right now with OT. Let's check that out. This is on the other side of the safe zone. Team Queso and Titan Gaming going at it right now as well over there. They were deep in zone, if you guys recall. That is it there for OT. They're going to get taken out by Straight Out of Nepal. Titan Gaming still standing, and you know what? Team Queso's on the other side of the bridge taking shots at them. Wancho's down. Should still be able to heal through this blue, though. And Titan Gaming did end up losing Crow. They're going to have to find another way to get across. Tensa's going to YOLO across the way and goes down. It was Nata up on that hill that took them down. Or not even up on that hill, excuse me, up on the supports. And nice bridge camp here, Team Queso. And look at the blue now. It's doing a ton of damage. Nata and Guy on Gaza both go down. Coco has to move in towards zone. And I guess their number 4 may already be in. Yeah, their number 4 is already in zone. So they kind of just stayed out there to try to collect a few more limbs using that bridge camp. And they were able to get at least one there from Tensa. And maybe a few more. So we'll see if that strat is going to play out for Team Queso. They were looking really good yesterday. They were leaders of the, they were at the top of the leaderboard for the most part for like 75% of the night, 3 out of 4 matches. All right, big shots being traded over here. Dark Esports got the knock on a Sonic member. We got Toxic Wolves on Incognite. Let's just try to get an angle from outside looking in. There we go, TKS Navy trying to just find some safe area as well. I really like Bears Latam position up here on the hill. TKS Navy, let's see what's happening with them. They full send it here into this compound, trying to find some good cover. And we're going to have a nice CQC fight between Dark Esports and TKS Navy. Let's see what's happening. Naomi's cooking this nade, getting ready to let it rip. Nice nade there. TKS hits all 3 of those guys for a good amount of damage. Straight on a Paul and Bears Latam fighting up on that hill right now. I do want to see the end of this fight here. Dark Esports going to be able to back off and regroup a little bit in this complex. Oh my goodness, just so many fights going on right now. Incognite right over here as well. And they're hurting right now. One of their members down. Swagween getting picked up by Dontiel. 77 is down as well. Straight on a Paul does end up taking out Bears Latam. 3 out of 4 members at least. Last member down there goes down. Straight out of Nepal gets the squad wipe, although they're taking big shots from Dark Esports down there. Dark Esports separated themselves from TKS Navy. You see they got a safe area to hold on to look outwards and pick off some of these teams that are leaving themselves exposed on those hills. That's exactly what just happened with Straight on Nepal, and they're going to get squad wiped on that hill. Wow, I did not expect that at all. All right, Incognite and Toxic Wolves Esports. Oh, 77. Got the nade off, but took a ton of damage there. Dontiel and Danny pushing in aggressively here. And that... Is that a squad wipe? I do believe that is a squad wipe. Yes, Toxic Wolves. But now they may end up getting third party. We'll see. This would be a perfect time for Dark Esports to strike. You see they're outside looking in that direction, sending some nades. TQ coming in right now. Coco and Pancazo, the last two standing from that, and they get knocked. Oh, man, Coco. Pancazo going to come in here. There we go. Up close fight with Incognito and Dark. Nice shot there. Hits him with a DBS straight to the chest. And Dontiel pushes, does get the knock on that member. Easy gets hit on the other side. I think that was TKS Navy. It's just Naomi and Amrit left. Naomi's going to be the last one standing from Dark Esports, just trying to make something happen. Does still have the opportunity to get a res off. Has a good angle here. Watching this hallway. I think they do get the res off on this one member. Yep. Back up to a two-man. Oh, Danny just missed that DBS shot. I thought that was going to be an easy one. But no, did end up missing that. Dark Esports back up to 3 members. Incognito has 3 members as well. TKS Navy and Sonic holding on to this other building. That's a 3v4 situation. And Team Queso's still alive here too. That's the 5th team. TKS Navy just had one of their members go down over there in that fight. It's a 3v3 fight if they're not able to get them picked up. Danny's still looking around here, just trying to find an angle on this fight as it starts. And you can tell it's going to get nuts here soon. TKS just holding on to these stairs aggressively. Danny from Incognito was able to get a molly knock. Oh, look at the push there with the silenced S12. Cardi C came in with the finesse. Dark Esports and Incognito's fight is going off right now. Amrit's still alive from Dark, with the last one standing though. We have 2 solos in this one. It looks like Incognito will be able to get back up to a 3-man. 3 solos in this one with Dark, Sonic, and Team Queso. No, Queso got taken out, so Amrit and Flank are the 2 solos in this one, and then in 2 trios. Madion gonna push here, has the pump shotty in hand, not one that I see used too often in these events. Usually it's the S12 or the DBS. Must have a fondness for that pump shotty. Flank just in a great spot in my opinion. Staying low can really, if somebody comes up here carelessly, can get an easy knock and thirst. Oh, actually, they must know he's up here. They're throwing some nades over. Alcone gets that knock on the last Sonic Esports member. So here's your top 3, folks. It's Team 5, TKS Navy, Team 16, Incognito Esports, and Team 8, Dark Esports. Excuse me, Incognito Gaming. Had to double check myself on that. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so yes, Amrit's still staying low, and this could be one of the most dangerous members here. They got nothing to lose. Obviously, they don't quite have the numbers, though, but if they can time it right, could do some big damage in a fight if Incognito and TKS do end up taking each other on heads up first. Let's see what 77's doing here. Already took a little bit of damage from that nade. You see, TKS Navy does have good coverage here. Madion and Malcon both holding on to the high ground here. And Amrit on the first floor just just falling under the radar right now. I love it. Let's see. I think they're actually about to push in here. Incognito Gaming definitely determined to hold on to this. Oh, Amber goes down there to Danny with that DBS. And Incognito moving around on first floor a little more now. Oh, 77 just got hit with a nade. Danny gets a knock on Cardi C. So it is a 3v2 situation right now. TKS Navy one man down. C. Oh, Malcon could see Dantil for a second. Good shots there. Madion will get the thirst on Cardi C. It's 2v3 solidified right now. Let's see if Madion can do anything over here on this rooftop. And if it comes down to the zone forcing them off, you got to think Incognito's going to have the advantage here, but could be a bit of chaos with a well-tossed nade and frag at the same time. But yes, numbers are definitely going to go in Incognito Gaming's favor here if it does come to these two teams being forced off of these buildings. But Incognito also has to be careful not to push too early. Clearly, they're a pretty easy shot right now if they do end up running out. TKS just holding on to the high ground, looking for a free window on any of them. Ooh, Danny's staying low here. All right, here we go. Zone is going to end up pushing them off. Malcone jumping off. Malcone gets hit. Madion staying in the blue and does go down. Incognito Gaming will grab that first win of the evening. Nice job. 14 elims on their way to that chicken dinner. GG's Incognito. Second place will be TKS Navy, putting up a total of 10 elims there. And third place will be Dark Esports, coming in with 2 total. Hey, love that round of Erangel. I don't know why. It's always interesting to me when the bridges come into play there, when you do see a zone that goes heavily southward and really forces these teams to play a little bit differently than if they're kind of out there towards the mainland, towards the some of the more known locations. Definitely throw some curveballs at these teams that I love to see. All right, here are your stars of the match, folks. So Danny from Incognito Gaming gets that going out order with 6 defeats. Don Teal from Incognito will get the best companion with 3 revives. And 77 will get that final elimination for the win. Incognito taking the board there on stars of the match. Very nice job to them. Tip of the hat. All right, guys, that is it for round 1. We do have 3 more coming at you. We're going to have live scores here once we get ready to start the next one. So stick around, and we'll give you an idea of what things are looking like after that. Incognito coming into this one was at 10th place overall with 18 points. And you got to think they're going to be jumping a few spots in the leaderboards. Excited to see how that's going to look. We'll be back here soon, bringing you guys all the updates on this. And, of course, starting soon on Miramar Match 2. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about to be started here on round 2. Looks like we may not have live scores for this just this past round, but we do have a good idea of what's going on here. So yes, guys, last round we had some interesting things afoot there, and Incognito Gaming really able to have a solid start here to this day 2, and you can see they have aspirations of making it to those finals, and if they keep playing at that level, they are absolutely going to make it. We'll have a close eye on what's happening with them this round. For now, this plane path coming in from the southwest, going straight up to the northeast. Pretty good plane path, really gives good access to wherever these teams want to land, except for maybe that northwest part. I know Dauntless likes to go Pozo. They're not going to be able to make it all the way up there from here. And let's see, it does look like Dauntless is flying in with Team 6. Yeah, both these teams are headed straight for the same area. And again, thank you all for tuning in here tonight. We will have an idea of who our first few teams making it to the finals are after tonight. And then the next 2 nights, we're going to have our group crab teams playing, which is going to be the other semifinalist teams. And it's going to be the same situation. 2 days, 4 matches each. Top teams do make it to the finals to go against the other squads. 8 from each lobby. All right. So we got a lot of teams in close proximity. We're looking at Dauntless, Team 6 NA over here outside of Valle de Mar. We got Toxic Wolves NA and Titan Gaming NA. Right now, it does look like TKS Navy and Region 8 Sinners are in a good battle here. Where is this? Is this in Picado? I think it is Picado. It is Picado. There's that ideal casino. What's the word I'm thinking of? Unmistakable casino. There we go. All right, so Scrubs and Chino moving around here. Scrubs looking for an angle there on Jer. And you see they did lose Duke early on, so it's going to be a 3v4 battle. This situation here just looks crazy. Out here in Azahar, we got OT and SOS Official there next to each other, and then Incognito Gaming and straight out on Nepal. This is actually, I anticipate this to be a good fight here. Straight out of Paul was not playing too bad yesterday. They got taken out, or not yesterday, not playing too bad round 1. And yesterday overall, they were our top team overall. They were our top team. So just looking at this right now, these are kind of our 2 biggest momentum grabbers here in this one. We'll see how these 2 are going to play this fight, and if this is even going to be a big fight, or if we're going to have one of these teams back off to try to fight another day. OT and SOS going at it over here in Azahar up to the north. We will absolutely be coming back to that Impala situation. All right, W666 goes down. Jin got the hits there, and you can see OT getting their res on their number 4 member. B777 is already down, so SOS is in a tough spot. Titan Gaming going at it with Team 6 NA. And let's just check this situation out. Tensa got a knock. Looks like he was able to catch a stray member. He was a little bit away from the rest of the team, because you see nobody else is really targeting them right now. This T6 member is a bit of a ways away. We also have teams uphill there. You see it's Dauntless moving in. They're probably going to end up heading maybe even to Pozo, where they like to usually land. Team Queso and UV7 are also in a fight. And you see what's happening is these teams have landed spread out, trying to cover more ground. And these stragglers are getting caught out in the open, either grabbing vehicles or whatever else. But yes, we're getting a few teams getting picked off here and there, one at a time. Oh, Chino was going for a shot. Madion made him pay with that Winchester. Good hit. Party C is a little bit low on that top story of that building, but going to get healed up. We'll be back up to full strength in no time. And it looks like TKS Navy may try to push this. They do have the number advantage. Incognito and straight out of Paul. That fight has started. Let's go check that one out. We definitely got to see what these 2 teams are going to do in this one. Straight out of Paul, losing Wolf. You see Wolf is out of reach right now. God's going to have to immediately fall back to get them picked up. Should be able to get that. Bombasin got a knock on Madion. Dantio, good shots there on AJ. Coco's going to come in. quickly finish them off. Straight on a Paul. They were a bit split up, although Dantil got knocked there by King. Throw some stuns out there, try to give himself some time for his teammates to regroup. See 77 moving wide there, looking for an angle. UV7, Team Queso continuing their fight. Oh, nice nade from King. Got damage on both of them. Didn't get a knock, but may have softened these Incognito members up a little bit for the rest of Straight on a Paul. But you see they're down to 2 members now, and I don't know if it'd be the wisest push here. Wolf's probably gonna peek on it, but let's go back over to that Picado fight. We started it. I'd like to see how this is gonna turn out. Region 8 has 3 members. TKS Navy has 3. And you see TKS Navy, after losing Madion, did fall back. They're gonna choose to kind of play this from afar. Oh, Cardi's lucky he didn't get knocked there. Put some good damage on Chino, but Chino put a little more over here. Oh, Cardi C goes down. Nice shots from Rambo. Or Rambo, excuse me, Chino. I'm looking at Bomba. Don't mind me, guys. It's been a long day. All right, TQ and S1. Let's see, UV7. Who just went down over here? It was S1. Sonic Esports lost one of their members. And you see, we got a few teams gathering in this area. UV7 still looking in that direction, wanting to put more damage on these Team Queso members. They're going to be able to get Coco picked up and get back up to 3 members here. Sonic Esports are coming up from behind now, though. They heard the shots. Let's see how they're going to respond to this. And Nata gets hit hard in the back, but does not go down. Able to find some cover and immediately start healing. Okay, so going to get themselves in position. Nice shots from Guy on Gazo. Takes down Deadpool as they peeked. We got Flank over here in the distance. Get some nice shots there to get the knock on Coco. Hubby tried to do something there, but does end up getting taken out. Sonic Esports down to 1 member here. All right, let's go peek this again. Incognito and Straight on a Paul having this fight deep in the blue right now. And you see they have not backed off one another. I thought Straight on a Paul would prioritize going for a vehicle and heading to zone, but they want this fight. They want some revenge for their down teammates. And that Region 8 fight could start going off again, but they see they have zone. They don't need to move. They can stay where they are. God from Straight on a Paul goes down. Wolf is inside. Throwing this nade there. Nice nade there from Wolf. Takes down Swagween. Good damage there. Wolf waking up right now. Gets a quick double knock. Gonna cook this nade and try to bank that in. Oh, took a lot of damage from it. Let it cook a little bit too long. Wolf just able to escape that. Gonna yeet a nade there. Wolf, look at their HP. They're going to finally get knocked by zone. But what a fight there by the solo. Got 3 individual knocks. Incognito's able to recover from that, though. Good battle. All right, TKS Navy back over here. They're still looking over there at Region 8. Oh, Region 8 did lose one of their members. You see, Bomba was eliminated, so it's a 2v3 situation. TKS moving up. They do still have Cardi holding on to that high ground. See TKS trying to smoke this area up there. They want to cross here. Scrubs in a great spot to prevent that. I don't think they realize Scrubs is right up here against this hill. Team Queso continuing their fight. UV7, OSK, all in that same area. I do want to see how this is going to finish up, but TKS definitely has the numbers advantage right now. Strump's going to start out getting some good shots. Does get a knock on one of them. Chino. And it was a really good move. TKS smoking this area out as much as they did, but we'll see if it's enough time for them to get that res off. Cardi C in a good position to suppress this guy up top. Trump's trying to fall back and somehow get out of this. Cardi C got up quick and does get in a great position to finally take that member down. All right, let's go over here to Team Queso, see what's going on with this three-way fight that's getting ready to happen with OSK, UV7. Actually, UV7 is just a solo, so they're just trying to keep themselves, like, low. Actually, TQ is going to end up backing off that Team Queso. Only a duo, so I suppose they are going to prioritize positioning towards the middle of zone. They're heading straight towards two teams right now, though, that are currently fighting it out. Toxic Wolves Esports ahead of them, trading shots with Team Aces. Arrow gets a little bit of damage on that. This solo is still here. And we got all of OSK pushing in. I wonder if they're going to be able to get out of this. Next zone shift is definitely going to be interesting because we have a few teams grouped up. If it does close straight towards the middle, these guys aren't going to have to move too much. Monte Nuevo is going to get very interesting. But if we see a shift to one side or the other, I would love to see a final zone over here in the power grid area. So many foothills and little areas to get cover in. We would see a lot of teams be able to make it farther in. But if it is going to be out here somewhere kind of in the open, it's going to be easy pickings for these teams that can get in good position early on. See, we got teams holding on to basically every little compound in this area. Guero's moving over to take the edge of Monte Nuevo. Dauntless moving up. OSK on UV7, they were able to find that last solo member in there. You're not going to have to worry about getting hit in the back by that desperate solo. See, AZG is moving in here from the north. Klaus heading in that direction. Maybe able to identify, and we potentially going to see a fight there, but this next zone shift is definitely going to establish some things here on if teams need to move or not. I have a feeling some of these edge teams are going to be in a little bit of trouble, and there we go. The zone does shift right on top of Monte Nuevo, or at least half of the city, touching almost all the power grid. And yeah, these teams that did choose to go northward are blessed with a nice zone position. Looking at Dauntless when I say that, and Titan Gaming, not too bad where they are either. Matter of fact, I forgot this is the big cliff, so Dauntless definitely got themselves in great position. They've got great view of the entire area from here. AZG is creeping up behind, and we may see a little skirmish out here. See, they're kind of individually pushing up. Brian is separated from the rest of that team. They've got Dauntless right above them. Dark Esports looks like they may be in a fight right now, as well as Aces and Titan Gaming. Let's just check out Dark Esports real quick, have a look at what they see. Rodriz in here as a solo is going to get taken out. The rest of BR not in any position to help out. Dauntless over here in AZG. That fight has started. Alright, so those two are trading shots. Let's have a look at this situation over here with Team Aces, Titan Gaming, and Team 6NA. You see Team Aces getting ready to head out of that area, try to find another spot to hold on to. Here we go. Oh, Team Aces actually go for the wide flank on Titan Gaming. They were able to see him up on that hill. Team 6 going to creep up a little bit after hearing those shots. Wero had a nice angle on one of those members. It was Tensa. We're just going to have to back off and heal. Love that little flank by Team Aces. They weren't able to get a knock, but they did establish, or did grab a nice little compound here. A nice little spot to hold on to. OSK moving into the area, and this is absolutely looking like a powder keg right now. If OSK does try to grab that hill, it looks like they're going to be content with holding on to Monte Nueva there, but we do have Vivi here moving up. Vivim. We also have Incognite Gaming, the winners of last round, moving up. It's Coco with this high ground, going to take some shots. Ooh, gets hit hard. Needs to back off. Almost went down. You see AZG moved away from moved away from Dauntless, and they are here in these little foothills now, maybe looking for a nice vantage point similar to what Coco has grabbed here. Klaus, look at that position Klaus is holding on to. Brian not able to get a headshot. Or not able to get a knock, I should say. Maybe got one, but... yeah, Dauntless with a really nice position. The thing is, though, they're on the high ground. They've got a good view of everyone in the area, but people can get a good view on them as well. But these cliffs do have some nice little divots here and there to hide out in, so... and look at that next zone shift. It is going to be encompassing these cliffs where Dauntless is holding on to, as well as TKS Navy. SOS here right in the middle right now, too. Oh, nice shots there. Brian from AZG gets the knock on Nuke. Not able to get the thirst, though. All right, we got teams moving up now. Titan Gaming going to go for this compound ahead. Wancho is a solo moving up. I'm sure Team Aces are looking at them as they make their move. They're trying to get an angle on it. Incognite just had one of their members go down to the blue. 77 may have gotten disconnected or maybe just was too far out there. Either way, Incognite will be down to a duo now. Dark Esports in a fight down here. We also have OT and Dauntless about to run into each other. Oh, nice shots there. Amrit takes down Judo. Simple here, trying to support the rest of his team from where he's at, but you can see OSK taking a lot of damage. They were able to get a knock on one of these members, but Dark should be able to get them picked up pretty easily. It looks like for now, OSK is going to be reduced to a one-man squad. Dark Esports taking shots there. Easy trying to hit K-backs on that hill. All right, we're going to come back to that. I want to see what's happening up north on this one. Dark Esports will remain a full squad. Looking good there on that south side. Over here, OT and Dauntless right next to one another. You see 1, 2, 3 just looking for an angle right now. Props them for not falling off this hill. I most likely would have fallen off trying to find that angle. TKS Navy on Toxic Wolves Esports. Let's see, OT's actually full sending it over here right next to Titan Gaming. This for Titan Gaming. Oh, Wancho pops out and gets the double knock. Okay, Wancho, I see you. I see you. Pro moving into support. All the while, we got teams like Dauntless who are in that high ground taking shots down here. 1, 2, 3 moving up. Team 6NA here as well. Dark Esports going at it with Team Aces down here to the south. Nice nade there. Pro was able to get the knock. Pro's low right now. You can see Wancho did good damage to OT there. I think that is their last member, Prince. Yeah, OT barely holding on right now. Hoping that smoke lasts a little bit longer. Dark Esports and Aces in the distance. Looks like they've done a good amount of damage to one another. We're going to jump to that here in one moment. Rest of Titan Gaming coming quickly to clean up. All right, let's go check this out real fast. Dark Esports and Team Aces. Team Aces back up to near full strength. Amrit. Dark Esports is down. It's just Easy and this other member here left standing. Looks like Easy just got a nade thrown right in front of him to take down one of those TW members there. And TKS Navy pushing up on the other side. This is just absolutely nuts right now, guys. 12 teams coming into this next zone for the 6th stage. Looked like the last member of Dauntless did try to push into that compound Titan Gaming was holding on to, and they got taken out. That is it for Dauntless here. Looking at Toxic Wolves NA. We do have a slightly... they got a nice little spot there, actually. Nice little divot to hang on to. They are trying to put suppressing fire on Dark Esports. Dark Esports gets back up to 3 members. Good move for them there to get that third picked up. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to. You see, we do have Incognite, SOS, and Team Queso all right here within striking distance of one another. Nata gets hit in the back by that Incognite member. Sorry, no, actually, it was in front of them. TKS Navy moving up too, and this is going to just get absolutely nuts here in a second, guys. Mitchell. Mitchell and Andre both get taken out. Nexus looking good here. Can he take down the last one? Nexus gets the solo wipe. I think may have had a little bit of help from Incognite, but I think that player did a lot of work themselves. All right, Titan Gaming still in a close range battle here with Team 6NA. And Aces are not far away either. You see everybody's giving up that high ground over there, and they are fighting for these small compounds. Team Queso and SOS there. Looks like Team Queso just got wiped by them. SOS wins that fight there in the blue, though. They're going to have to move in, and they're probably going to be easy targets out there if they don't have any more vehicles. Titan Gaming still a full 4-man squad. Team Aces is also a full 4-man. You see these teams are just being forced up more and more and more. They are going to have to give up these compounds and take basically the edge of this hill. See, you got AZG left, Incognite still in this. SOS over there as well. Capri gets a knock on deep of Aces. Sadra's down as well. Wancho got hit with a nice nade, but he traded off and got Capri knocked. Chris just got hit hard by K-Bax through that smoke, I believe. Pro here taking shots as well. Team 6, Chris goes down to the zone, and they have 1 member left here holding on to this building. Heals through it, though, and starting to bandage up or starting to first aid kit up. Are they going to be able to get that off? They do get it off, so they're going to go for the blue heal strat. Nexus here actually has a pretty good high ground, gets some good damage on Coco, and SOS does help to finish off that last Incognite member. They're going to take 5th place. This is a top 4 scenario now. Titan Gaming has one member down, but they may be able to get Wancho picked up. Yeah, Wancho's getting grabbed right now. SOS has 2 members left. AZG with 1. Titan Gaming absolutely has a good advantage in terms of numbers. Trying to get some type of damage with a YOLO nade. 777 gets hit by Nexus here. And it is going to be a 1v1v4 to decide this one. Titan Gaming coming in strong. Oh, Nexus, good shots there on Wancho. Titan Gaming did end up eliminating that squad that was in front of SOS. And now it's a 1v3 situation. You see Nexus trying to throw some nades there. Is getting forced off of this hill. Gonna move low. And K-Bax will come in there to finish it up and get the win for Titan Gaming NA. Nice job to them. They're going to put up a total of 12 eliminations here on their way to the chicken dinner in round 2. Second place will be AZG coming in with 4 total. And third place will be SOS with 5. Nice round there to Titan Gaming. They were going through a lot of fights, but they were able to keep themselves, basically rezzed up the whole time. If anyone went down, they were quick to it. They were able to get good smokes out there, good coverage. And yes, absolutely a great performance there overall. Double-digit win there in round 2. Here are stars of the match, folks. Wancho from Titan Gaming NA gets the Going All Out award with 5 defeats. Jer from TKS Navy will get the best companion with 3 revives. And K-Bax from Titan Gaming will get that final elimination for the win. Good stuff there, guys. That is the halfway mark here in this evening's matches. We will, I believe we'll have live scores here next. Either way, you guys can see there's interesting things going on here. Incognite, which was the team that really came out and did well round 1, fell a little bit short there. They were still a top 5. So I think we are going to continuously see them moving up in the standings a bit. Obviously, Titan Gaming now really getting a good amount of points with that victory as well. At least a 20-point bomb to help solidify themselves in that top 3's position. I believe they actually will be in first place after that, but we'll know more once we do get these scores, guys. For now, we're going to go ahead and get set up for round 3 on Sandhawk, and we'll see y'all soon with more action. Okay, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. No live scores, unfortunately, but that's quite all right. We'll have a look at what's happening here. Let's jump back into it. Teams are on their way here on Sandhawk. All right, so we do have a nice plane path going west to east right now. And I'm wondering if we're going to see anything crazy hot right now. Team Queso landing up there towards Hot 10. Dauntless, as they like to do, landing up in this the high cliffs area. Dark Esports and Team Aces landing on Ruins. And this is going to be kind of a rematch of what we saw before. No, actually, Team Aces are going to move off of that. They did have a nice hot drop there yesterday, but they have given each other some space this time. Up here towards the north, TKS Navy and Titan Gaming NA both heading in towards Tatmok Cow area. UV7 OSK on Painan. This is definitely going to be a good fight between these two teams here. I do believe TKS Navy may have won one of these other fights yesterday. I think they ended up routing them. I could be wrong on that one. But either way, Titan Gaming coming off that nice win there, that 12-kill win. See how they play this one. They can get some good loot. But on the other hand, this could be an opportunity for TKS Navy to knock off one of these top dogs here and really get some good points and get a good start to this second half of day 2. Just going to double check the map real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. AZG and Bears Latam about to run into each other. Painan has OSK and UV7. Aces and Dark Esports out there. They've run into each other. And it looks like Dark did end up losing one of their members. Let's see if we can at least get this fight. At least check out the beginning of this fight. Wancho got hit hard. Has to back off immediately. All right, we're going to come back to this real quick, guys. I do want to see what's happening with this Dark Esports fight. Naomi got knocked, but should be able to get picked up. Oh, Team Aces lost one of their members. Yusuf trying to get a knock on Easy, was not able to get the hits. Where's Sadra at? Sadra's over on Ruins, looking for a different angle on these Dark Esports members. You see, they are back up to a full 4-man squad. There they go. Dark Esports pushing in here. Yusuf does get some decent damage on Naomi. Immediately starts to heal and does not have Sadra nearby to help. Well, they are on Ruins. They might be able to get a good angle here. We also have Region 8 and Dauntless fighting out. Amrit, good shots taking down Yusuf. Sadra here from the flank tries to get some shots off and is going to choose to back off of that. For now, let's go see what's happening here with Region 8 and Dauntless. Dark Esports will get that squad wipe, it looks like. Chino takes down Valak. Good shots from this edge. Klaus and Valak both down. It's up to Judges and 1-2-3 to come and save the day. Judges goes down right after I say that. And 1-2-3 is going to move over here trying to get the res off on Valak. He's considering pushing it. Gonna yeet a nade though. And I'm very surprised that nade didn't hit. 1-2-3 pushes Chino, takes them down. Scrubs with that DBS and goes down. 1-2-3. Nice shots there. Region 8 gets taken out by Dauntless. Over here we have Toxic Wolves Esports going at it with Team 6 NA. UV7 and OSK are also in a big fight right now. A little bit to the south in Painan. Mary goes down. Dan's goes down as well. Now Capri pushing in, and nice push by Team 6 NA. They will rout Toxic Wolves Esports there. OSK, UV7. Let's try to catch the end of this fight. UV7 is 2 of their members down. On the other end, OSK, they've only got 1 left standing, Vivi. And Vivi is not backing off this. I love to see it. They're going to throw a nade in their second story, trying to confirm that a limb. UV7 is going to be able to get back up to full strength if Vivi can't hit any of these throwables. And that was a nice stun nade there. You see kill feed has gone pretty silent too, so this looks like it's the main fight going on right now. We're going to have a zone shift shortly. That should make things interesting here. Give us an idea of where things are moving later in the rounds, or later in this round. Okay, zone did just shift, and it is going to go a little bit to the northeast, east area. So not going to change too much. A few of these teams do have to edge up a little bit, but for the most part, we're not going to see any obvious conflicts. Actually, Team Queso here across the way from Team 6 NA. I think this may be due for some action here. Still has this solo in Pi 9. OSK surviving on the back of Vivi, or Vivim, however you want to pronounce it. We do have Bears Latam that came in and they've taken boot camp for themselves. Good spot to hold on to. Incognite holding on to the southeast edge, looking in towards that. Oh, look at how many teams are moving in this direction. Sonic Esports coming in as a full squad. And they are going to be right over here next to SOS. Sonic are actually going to back off that, surprisingly. Going to move around, look for location to hold on to on the west side of this safe zone. Meanwhile, SOS, Straight on a Paul, AZG are all on a collision course with one another. Wolf moving up right now. Gonna hold on to this hill. And here we go. AZG has started engaging SOS. They're in the low ground. SOS holding on to a nice hill here. Straight on a Paul moving up right now too. Ooh, Wolf is surrounded by 3 members of SOS here. And this could be dangerous. It's gonna pull out the up close weapon, that DBS. OSK, that solo member, just got a double knock just now. Love to see a solo. Love to see an underdog make some moves like that. They're still standing, too. We did not see them pop up on the kill feed. Nice shots there from Wolf, the solo. Well, not quite a solo, but was up here by themselves. And way to play it right now. Wolf getting hit hard there. It does end up going down. Needs his teammate, God, to support him. And goes down, too. God got hit hard by... I'm not even sure who got the knock. It was AZG across the way there. SOS have a nice little divot for cover to get themselves picked back up. But it's also going to be a nice area for nades to land in. OT and Straight on a Paul. I think Straight on a Paul are getting hit in the back. Vampy. There's Vampy rolling by. Try to come in there and maybe run someone over. It did not hit. We got Dark Esports and Sonic Esports too. It looks like Dark Esports just got that squad wipe down there. And look how many teams are out here in Corey. Oh, Randy has one of the worst vehicles ever. I mean, the Tuk-Tuk's a little bit worse, I guess. But Randy comes in and is going to just get absolutely lit up there. Vampy, the last one left from Straight on a Pole now, comes in. And looking to strike. Nice shots there. Get some revenge for his down teammate. Has all of AZG ahead of them, though. That's going to be a tough situation to get out of. There's the next zone. It is going to close with just the center being right there at boot camp. Surprised to see it. 12 teams, 37 overall coming into this fourth stage of the zone. SOS still a three-man, having to move up on Corey, but you see they're in great position ahead of AZG. OT, they're going to be moving up right there on the riverside, keeping that low ground, which could work against them. I mean, they could use the water as cover, but right now, any team up high as they're coming in, like UV7 or some of these other teams, would have a great angle on them. We'll see if they do stick with that path or not. Vampy, the last member of Straight on a Pulse, still alive here, still going strong. Does have the vehicle working right now. If it does get hit with a few shots, it may blow up easily, but I think Vampy's willing to take that chance. Alright, Vampy does end up getting taken out there. Went right past AZG. I was looking around elsewhere. I thought they were a little more space between those guys. Valak actually gets some long-range shots down there on Team Queso to get a quick knock and thirst on Guy and Gazo. Oh, we got about 25 seconds until we see the next zone shift. And I'm really surprised we haven't seen any bigger fights breaking out, but I guess the way it's looking right now, these teams do have some decent cover from one another. Lots of rocks, lots of other little things to hide behind here. Good tree cover. A few compounds as well. All right, next zone shifting now, and it is going to go ahead and move right there towards the southeast. That is definitely something Incognito is happy to see here. Dark Esports moving into the area right now. Heel looking for an angle here. Dark Esports does get themselves inside these houses. Let's see, that might be easy nades on them though. Ooh, Dark. Or easy, excuse me, got hit hard by 44 there. Dantiel getting hit in the back, and that is another Dark Esports member. Is it? Wait. No, that's actually SOS. Just so many teams in close proximity. We got Team 6NA and Bears Latam next to each other. Naomi gets knocked there by Dantiel. And this is going to be the last member of Dark Esports here. Trying to use this nade, get some good effect out of it. Is it going to hit? Nice shot there. Does at least take one with him. Dantiel gets hit hard. The third party helping out this Dark Esports member. And you see that stops that incognito push in its tracks. I believe that was either Team 6 or Bears Latam. Incognito does end up taking out that Dark Esports member finally. Dark Esports will take 11th place here in round 3. UV7 and OT having a good fight right now as well, it sounds like. Let's jump to that real quick. That boot camp fight's about to go off as well, but it looks like this one's about to come to a conclusion. RWB, the last one standing in a 1v2 situation, trying to find an angle here. Using the M249. Big clip on this thing. And not able to get out of that situation. UV7 will get that squad wipe. Or OT will get that squad wipe on UV7, excuse me. Alright, Titan Gaming pushing Team Queso here. See, they are pushing with some confidence. Coming up to take this hill. If they can get it, they'll actually be looking pretty good. Able to get a good view of these teams that are holding on to this lower area in the middle of zone. A lot of foothills there, though. All right, Bears Latam and Team 6 NA. That fight's continuing out there in boot camp. All right, we're gonna come back to this. It looks like these two teams are backing off one another. Let's see if we can catch the end of this boot camp fight, and we get there just as Bears Latam take out Team 6 NA. OT moving around to the south here of SOS. Just look at how many teams are coming into this area. Dauntless still standing right now. Yo-Yo trying to hit Valak. Valak gets caught out in the open there by SOS. Up here, we got Incognito and Team Queso. Team Queso has tried to take this same compound. Or at least Coco has. Oh, nice shot with the DBS there. Almost was not able to get into that building. And there's a lot of fights going on here. Coco needs Penkazo in this situation. Incognito. 1v2, or 2v1, I should say. Coco goes down. Nice shots from Swag. All right, Bears Latam have full scented on this little compound nearby. They were able to get that little shed held onto. We're down to 7 teams left, 18 overall. SOS are right in the middle of zone and actually do have a nice spot to defend. Montiel goes down. Bears Latam with the knock. Swag is going to be the last one from Incognito. And that is it. Incognito will take 7th place overall here in round 3. SOS and OT are trading shots. Looks like Jin may have gotten that knock on 666. Titan Gaming over here from the distance are using their high ground to try to get some free knocks on some of these teams. Tensa got knocked by one of these members. I think it was Penkazo. But you see they're quickly going to be able to go over there and pick them up. They got plenty of time here for the next zone shift. Let's see what Crow's going to do. They are pushing up here, trying to grab some position. OT is sitting right here. Crow is going to be an easy... Has someone right behind him. I was going to say Jin was just watching. And Titan get... At least the rest of the members have that information of where they are. They're going to come in here and look to hold on to this area with a ton of rocks. We'll see if it's going to give them good cover. They will be a little bit susceptible to nades out here. Wancho gets the knock on Jin of OT there to the left. Bears Latam going to full send it on SOS's compound on the other side. And it's only those, what, 2 members left. Andre's the last one standing now. Just got hit hard and gets taken out by Tensa, who had a great angle underneath that little building. All right, this is your top 3, folks. It's Team 4, Titan Gaming NA, Team 10, SOS Official, and Team 17, OT. It's Outlaw Titans is their name. Oh, Wancho got knocked there. And Titan Gaming definitely a little bit pinned down right now. Also on the other side of the current safe zone. Well, not on the other side. They're going to have to push up, though, to that compound that SOS is holding on to. Nuke over here on the other side trying to get an angle on those Titan Gaming members. B777 gets a knock on Godlin of OT, so Nuke is the last member of this Team 17. And we're due for a good fight here between SOS and Titan. Nice shots there. Wancho gets the knock on 666. It's the two 777s left. Tensa coming in aggressively with that DBS. Gets a single knock. Hits some damage on the other one, but not enough to get the knock. Wancho, the last one standing from Titan Gaming. 777 from SOS. Wancho gets the knock there. The molly was well placed, and it's going to be a 1v1 to decide this one. Titan Gaming versus Outlaw Titans. Gonna go for the res. Gonna go for it. And Nuke doesn't really know the situation, but does push in here. And that is it. Wancho able to get the res off. Him and Tensa finish off that last member of Outlaw Titans for the win. 16 limbs overall for Titan Gaming on their way to that first place finish. And you can see Titan Gaming absolutely feeling it right now. That's 2 matches in a row with 15 plus limbs for them. I believe that was what they got the last round. So big GG's for them. Solid showing here in round 3. Second place will be Outlaw Titans, dropping a total of 6 limbs. And third place will be SOS Official with 3. Let's show off the standings here. All right, good stuff. Here are your stars of the match, folks. Wancho from Titan Gaming gets another Going All Out award, dropping 5 defeats in this one. Wancho will also get the best companion with 3 revives, and Tensa from Titan Gaming will get that final elimination for the win. Nice job here, Titan Gaming, really waking up, really showing out, and doing some big things here in round 2 and 3, and I think they may have just guaranteed themselves at least a top 3 finish here. They're guaranteed in first place now, but I don't think really many of these other teams can catch up with them with this epic 2-match run they just went on. All right, well, we got one more round here tonight, guys. We'll see if we are able to get scores, but I do think the staff's a little bit shorthanded tonight, a little bit busy, which absolutely happens, but you guys can absolutely count on seeing the scores posted at the end. Right now, we know that Titan Gaming has really been playing well. Incognito had some good matches as well, but yeah, still a few question marks on who is going to be there in those lower spots in that right near that cutoff between what 8th to 10th place, 6th to 10th place. Definitely some good close battles there. Excited to see how it's going to be looking. For now, guys, we're going to go ahead and get set up for that next one, and we'll see you soon for the start of round 4 back on Erangel. All right, guys, we are back here about to start the fourth and final round of the evening. This is the last chance for these teams to make it in. We did not get live scores, unfortunately, but we will see who was able to make it after everything is said and done, so don't you guys worry about that. All right, looking at this one, plane path coming in from the north, straight down to the east side, southeast side, and that's an interesting plane path. Definitely an interesting one here. Not going to give too good of reach over on the west side there, at least down to the south. But we may still see some teams try to go for Georgia Pool Hospital area, as we have tended to see here across these 2 days of action. Again, I want to thank you all here for tuning in tonight. And do me a favor, if you've not already, make sure you hit that like button on the video. We covered nothing but PUBG Mobile competitive content here on the channel. Your support is absolutely appreciated. PUBG Mobile community is absolutely fantastic. The PUBG Mobile NA community, I'm going to specify, because my channel really would not be anywhere near close to what it is right now if it wasn't for you guys. Not that it's a big channel at all, but basically every single one of my followers are you folks from the PUBG community. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on down here. We got a fight going on in Severny, and it is going to be Team Queso going against Region 8 Sinners. It's a 4v4 fight, both teams at full strength. And this is going to be the early battle here. We may see a good one. Nata trying to get some shots there on Scrubs. Oh, Scrubs got hit with a nice nade from Nata. But just missed those shots. Goes down to Picasso right afterwards. Region 8 falling apart at the seams. 2 members down. 3 members down now. And that is it. Team Queso will get that squad wipe here to take Severny. First zone has shown itself. It's going to be up to the north side. Northwest, I should say. Dark Esports down here. May be in for a fight here soon. I forgot that there's the bikes here in Erangel. Easy, just taking a stroll right now. Moving in towards Bears Latam. Now let's see what this Dark Esports member here has got. Oh, he's going to get knocked out, but his buddy goes down. Or excuse me, his attacker goes down right afterwards. And Dark Esports will lose that one member. Bears Latam down to 3. Straight on a Paul going at it with UV7. Oh, Rodriguez gets lit up there. David and Andre here in the low ground. Andre has no shield on. He doesn't have a helmet, I think, but I don't see the symbol for the helmet down there, so I'm not really sure if that's a glitch or not. He's just going to sit there and wait, and misses his shots. He's using a Scorpion right now. That is not the best gun to have in this situation at all. And does end up pushing, gets a little bit of damage, but not enough. Andre, the last one from Bears Latam, is not in position to help out. And it looks like they're going to lose 3 out of 4 of their members. All right, Milta has UV7 and straight on a Paul. UV7 did end up losing one of their members. Straight on a Paul still has a full 4-man. All right, Wolf is down. That's a good way to start this fight. Or not start the fight. That's a good way to continue this for UV7. They are going to get that thirst right afterwards, too. Vampy. Oh, it gets a nice shot with that pump. RW8, great transfer, gets the double knock, and UV7 taking control of the situation. RW8 is feeling it right now. Straight on Nepal has one member left standing. And I think God is just going to go ahead and head on out of that area. Nice job there to UV7, bringing a strong fight to Straight on Nepal. Looking over at Dark Esports, they did end up losing their one member, but they're still a three-man, moving away from that. They're going to be rotating around. Looking over here at Team 6NA. They are... Oh, yeah, that's right. No, they essentially forced off Andre here. I forgot that they ended up basically getting eliminated. Andre's not going to be pushing a fight with that team anytime here soon. Oh, we actually have two teams up in the Zarky area here. Toxic Wolves Esports and Outlaw Titans. Didn't even see both of them were up there. They've not exchanged fire just yet, but you got to think they're probably going to be seeing each other here soon. God here is just watching UV7 run around, wanting to open up fire, but Straight on Nepal's been playing pretty well. If they do want a chance to make it and guarantee themselves in that top 8, definitely need to try to get a few more placement points, but God's just going to go for it. I like it. That is an extra 1 point overall. Is it going to be worth it now is the question. Is the trade-off there? Rest of the map is pretty quiet for now. You see, we're not seeing anything on the kill feed just yet, so we're going to keep it here. Let's see if God can hold off these two members of UV7. And I like it. God's going to go for the DBS. Get inside. Love the way God's playing right now. Not staying in one spot. Being very squirrely. Jumps out, immediately jumps back in. Oh. And I'm always going to cheer for the underdogs in this situation. Even though Straight on Nepal, I think, is higher on the leaderboard. I am cheering for God here. Nothing against you guys at UV7. Let's see if the solo can pull it off. There's no better gun in this situation than the DBS, in my opinion. Maybe the S12 would be good too, but that double pump is really good against two people. If you hit both shots, you could instantly get 2 quick knocks. Oh, God gets hit with that S12. Good push there by Tona. All right, next zone has closed. It's going to be up to the north side, touching a good amount of water up here too. So it's that much less land for these teams to occupy. SOS just got hit hard here by Toxic Wolves. I don't think they actually... Did they get a knock? I don't believe they did. No, SOS was able to get out of that. They took some damage though, but they were able to move through that. All right, Incognito Gaming coming straight in towards TKS Navy. This is going to be a little bit of a chaotic fight for sure. 44 moving around trying to find an angle. Swag got the knock on Malcone here. Here we go. 44 comes over to this edge. And Incognito aggressively pushing this. Jared's just going to try to get out of there. But look how many guns are looking at Jared right now. Did they go down? No, Jared was very, very evasive. Madion. You see how low Jared's HP was, but the fact that they got out of that with 3 guns aimed at them absolutely deserves some praise. Cardi C gets the knock on 44. TKS Navy playing this really well. I love how they're quick to move around, not staying in one spot, and it is paying off for them here. We got Dark Esports and AVG in a battle. Or AZG, excuse me. And that is Aces, Team Aces and Titan Gaming taking shots in this direction, I believe. Here we go. Cardi C riding up as the last member. Getting lit up by these guys in the distance. Has to get low. Gonna throw another smoke out real quick. We're gonna jump over to that Dark and AZG fight real fast because these are just long range shots coming in on that player right now. Dark Esports taking shots down there towards Dauntless. Naomi goes down to Judges. Easy's the last one standing and does go down to Judges of Dauntless. Dauntless will win that fight. That was a crazy fight. Dauntless and AZG, it looks like they should be able to take them out pretty quickly. TKS Navy goes down. Titan Gaming moved in that area and did just finish off the remnants of both those fights. Titan Gaming absolutely on fire here the past few rounds. Really waking up. Really playing some of their best matches here, in my opinion. That's usually when you say something like they're really playing their best football, really playing their best PUBG, really rolling on all fours. All right, 11 teams left, 38 remaining. There we go. Titan Gaming looking for this fight with Team Aces. They've got position right above their compound. Sadra has to back off. Gets hit hard by K-Bax and crew. Wancho moving in along this path here, looking for another angle. Team Aces have a nice little compound, though. I don't know if Titan Gaming is going to try to push this. It'd put them in a really tough spot if they do try to push this all together. Need to try to open it up with a knock on one of those members first. Although Team Aces are only a 3-man in here, I just realized. I think Titan Gaming is just going to move away from that prioritized position towards the middle of zone. Oh, here comes UV7 in the area. Dauntless on Sonic Esports going on. That's over here. Valak and Klaus. I don't know where the rest of their team is. Oh, no. Judges is over there. Good shots from Klaus. Does get some good damage on Mitoma. Mitoma. Team Queso and Titan Gaming are in a fight right now. Let's go see Judges. Klaus coming up on this edge. He sees him going for the heel. Does get the thirst on flank, and we got a nice 2v2 situation now. Mitoma goes down. Nice nade there. I believe it was Judge's nade. And yes, that's it. They're going to get that squad wipe. We're going over here to see what's happening with Titan Gaming and Team Aces. This fight's happening over here on this hillside. Wancho looks like they're the last one standing. Tensa is down. Let's see what's happening. SOS official third party in this, sending big damage this way. Wancho is going to come in and try to cancel this res. Not able to get there just in time, and Titan Gaming will get knocked out here in 9th place. Good try to them. Team Aces are going to have to deal with SOS official behind them now. I wanted to check and see what Titan Gaming got. K-Bax got 6 limbs that round. GG's to you, K-Bax. They're still going to get a good 7 limbs. That's definitely going to help them stay near the top of that leaderboard, if not the top. No, they have to have the top. After the past 2 rounds, although we may have one of these teams who was close by really take off this round. Nuke gets hit in the side by Team 6 NA over there in the distance. Toxic Wolves moving in here towards Team 6 as well. You see Team 6 is a bit spread out in this area. And where is this? Oh yeah, this is outside of North Georgia Pool. Okay. These two are destined to start battling here soon, but see the rest of Team 6 has not moved up. We do have Capri right there. Chris and this other member just holding on to this hill looking, but it doesn't look like Toxic Wolves are too interested in moving that direction. They're just going to stay low right now. That zone did just shift. These teams have an idea of where they need to move, and both these teams are going to start moving here shortly. SOS, Team Aces, UV7, all looking good where they are right now. I believe SOS does have the highest elevation here in this current zone right now. Yeah, they're kind of on the same hill, same elevation as Team Aces, actually. Here we go. We got all these teams moving in the area now. Toxic Wolves coming a little more to the north, maybe running directly into SOS. No, not just yet anyways. Andre got hit hard, but does survive. Bears Latam as a solo, still making things work, still in this top 8. UV7 looking down there towards Bears Latam. And until the circle closes a little more, I don't think we're going to see these fights popping off just yet. These teams are kind of giving each other that extra space right now. We're seeing a few pop shots, but nobody outright pushing anyone else. Although, as I say that, Dauntless moving in here. Klaus and Judges coming on this Riverside, looking for an angle behind T6. Capri is going to grab that vehicle and just go ahead and back off. All right, look at the next circle. It closes right down here to the south. So those teams that were holding on to the high ground are going to have to move. SOS and Toxic Wolves Esports are in a fight. Yusuf got knocked. I believe it was Yusuf. Dons goes down. W666, good shots from this high ground. Opens things up for SOS to push if they want. You see B777 already grabbing the vehicle, moving around. Maybe looking for a better angle here. Maybe looking to gatekeep him. Well, as a solo, it'd be a little bit tough. See, Dons did end up getting res there. Oh, good shots there on Gary. And Dons is going to get eliminated here. SOS official taking control of this north side. And Yusuf just moved away. Here we go. Team 6 holding on to a great spot there on that hill. Got a decent amount of cover. Got the sandbags. They got a bunch of other stuff that they can hide behind. Love that. SOS official going to move in. Z99 as the DBS and looking for some CQC action. Oh, Z99. Great shots on Capri, but they are going to get eliminated there. A little too chaotic of a push. And then we also have, what? Dauntless and... No, who is this up here to the north? UV7 and Team Aces. No, that's OT. Where the heck is UV7 at? Team Aces won that fight there. They were able to rout UV7. Dauntless holding on to the low ground in the water. I love that. Judges has got a nice little spot here to take long shots at these teams. Everybody's having to give up those hills. So we are seeing more teams coming out into this wide open area. Ooh, as I say that, Judge is starting to get fired on by Team 6 as well. Yusuf goes down from Toxic Wolves. OT just got taken out by Sadra of Team Aces. So this is your top 4 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nice shots from deep, able to catch Klaus just on the edge of that hill. And that could be it for Klaus there. Judges, we'll see if they're going to try to move up. No, most likely they're going to stay where they are. They're just looking for somewhere in zone right now. Actually, no, Team Ace is not even going to push that. Judges may have the opportunity to get that res off. Yusuf gets a knock on one of those Team 6 members. Well-tossed nade. It's always nice throwing nades from the high ground. Oh, as I say that, though, Yusuf and A19 are just absolutely crushed as they try to make moves into the next zone. T6, great gatekeep there from them. All right, so this is your top 3, folks. It's Team 6, Team Aces, Team 3, Dauntless, and Team 14, Team 6 NA. Judges didn't hit that nade somehow. I'm really surprised. Just a little bit short on those throws. How many nades does Judges have right now? He's got like 4 more frag nades. Love it. And Sadra got hit hard by that. Judges just throwing nade after nade over at Sadra. Good damage. Judges does get the angle on Sadra. Good shots. Judges gets covered by that zone. It's going to need to start healing up. May want to toss out a smoke nade here soon. Does have two in front of them that they can grab. Oh, Judges goes down there. Nice shots to take down Chris, but does go down soon afterwards. So it's going to be a 1v3 situation. Yeah, Mari should be able to get Chris picked up. So it will be a 1v3 to decide this one. Team 6NA looking in a good position to grab this win here in the fourth and final round of day 2. The drop shots from deep. That was kind of nasty. Can he get the first aid kit off? Chris and Mari throwing nades in there. And deep finally gets taken out with that well-tossed nade. Team 6NA coming out on top in this last match of the day. They're going to drop a total of 8 eliminations on the way to that chicken dinner. Second place will be Team Aces, also dropping 8 elims. Third place will be Dauntless with 9 total. Team 6NA, good job to them. That spot that they grabbed there, that little hillside spot, really paid off for them. Gave them great position through to basically the very end of the match. They did have to move a little bit there once one of those zones closed, but yes, they were absolutely blessed with that position and made great use of it to grab that dub. All right, K-Bax from Titan Gaming will get that going loud with 6 defeats. K-Bax really feeling it tonight. I see you, man. A19 from Toxic Wolves Esports will get the best companion with 2 revives. And Mari from Team 6NA will get that final elimination for the win. All right, that does conclude tonight's matches, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, those scores will be posted in the Ghost Scrims and Events server. I'm going to make sure to have that link out there in chat, so get yourself in that server if you're curious about what's happening with this. Most of you folks who are watching are already part of the teams and obviously you're going to be seeing the results either way, but if you're a random, maybe not a random, but if you're a new viewer, you don't really know what's going on in that, make sure you get in that server. That is how you're going to see all of this action taking place and, you know, can keep an eye on who's moving forward, all that good stuff. I'm very curious myself on who is going to get that top 8. We're going to go more into it tomorrow at the beginning of the event. That is going to be the Crab group, the other group of semifinalists moving forward, or not moving forward, but the other group of semifinalists battling it out. Over the next 2 days, the top 8 will join the top 8 from this lobby. So super excited for that one, guys. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you tune into that. We will see y'all here for that one, all right? Thank you guys again for your viewership. Make sure you hit that like button if you've not already. And as always, make sure you sub to the channel, guys. We cover nothing but PUBG Mobile competitive content here. We will see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 p.m. though, all right? Have a good one. Later.